Okay, you spoke earlier about, seeing Russell Simmons doing their thing, learning from Barry Gordy as well. What was it like coming up in the game, teaching yourself how to run a label and then looking up to them and then becoming a peer to them at the same time too?
Well, Russell is different because I was on tour with the Fat Boys and Run DMC when I was 12, so I've been seeing Russell. Russell known me since I was like 12 years old.
My God.
So I've seen him for a long time. So Russell actually has been like a person I've been watching since I was, before I was even a teenager. But so yeah, to be in a competitive space with them was actually crazy to me. But that also let me know that I had made it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, because I had I think this was before the internet became what the internet is, but So Def and Def Jam, we had a lawsuit about the word deaf. And they said I was confusing the consumer.
Yeah.
Wow.
And they tried to sue me. And I was like, damn, that's fucked up, Russell. I know you. You know what I mean? Like, I know you for a long time. You know that ain't my intent.
Yeah.
And when I made So Def, everybody was using the word deaf.
Right.
That was regular slang, like crunk.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So how you gonna but they used the word confusing the consumer, and I liked it. I liked the fact that, okay, that mean we getting hot, and y'all niggas is feeling it.
Yeah.
And it feel like niggas might done came in y'all office and said So Def, and y'all niggas got mad. Like, you know what I mean? So, cause that's, So Def basically was built on you deaf. But I'm so much deafer than you.
Yeah.
That's basically what that's what the title means. So when I had a moment like that, even me getting sued about it or just going to court for it, my lawyers probably think I'm stupid because I probably was excited about it because I felt like, oh, y'all niggas really paying attention to me now. Like, y'all was acting like I'm a little country nigga in Atlanta that ain't nobody coming to Atlanta, ain't nobody rapping from Atlanta, this ain't happening.
Yeah.
But now y'all gotta pay attention to it. Like, it ain't just a name. Y'all feeling the energy that's coming from it. So I was excited about it, but that also was that was an issue.
God.
And that's the only one. I mean, everybody else, like I said, once I started feeling that from Def Jam, I just got familiar with being in that space.
Okay then.
JD, recently, I'm gonna change the subject from the music. Recently, in the news, Trick Daddy said that he was not an African American. He didn't view himself as an African American. He's never been to Africa. His mother, his great grandmother, everybody that's from America they've been here for 400 years. So we talked about it. Behind. He said no. He said that we have been here for 400 years, and he feels like that putting the African in front of American now is a kind of a form of discrimination. And I said on the show this right here before I get to the question from you. I said on the show with me, Behind and I. When they don't want to give me a bank loan, I'm an African. When there's mass incarceration and coming in our communities and targeting black men, I'm an African. But when I need to go fight for the country, I'm an American. Mm-hmm. When I need to stand up for the Pledge of Allegiance at football and basketball games, and I don't, then I'm being anti-American. What are your thoughts on the name African American? Should we just be Americans by now? Black Americans, foundational Black Americans, or are you okay with being still called an African American? Does that even mean anything to you?
Honestly, it don't really mean nothing to me, but Black America sound better to me. Cause I feel like in Atlanta, we live in Black America. This is Black America, and I feel like they can, like I said, I'm a real Atlanta nigga, so they can cut us out and just say Atlanta niggas is Black Americans. I just feel like we live, like even when they was talking about defund the police, I couldn't really understand that because I'm from College Park and I lived on Old National Highway, and on my block, I don't recall a whole bunch of white police anyway.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm talking about as a kid. I'm talking about during the missing and murdered children case.
Yeah.
it was black police riding around my neighborhood looking
Facts.
for Dwayne Williams. It wasn't
Facts.
no, you know what I mean? It wasn't no white cops riding around Old National. It wasn't that ain't. I grew up seeing black police, so I didn't even think that was a representation of where I live at. You want to defund the police? That's because they white in y'all neighborhood. In Black America, Atlanta,
Yeah. Come on.
it don't look like that. So I like Black America. I understand what he's saying about the African American, but I don't get it. I don't get deep into that like that. I'm just, I feel like we all been here long enough to know where we live at and what life is, and I feel like we make life what we want it to be. I don't think that title had nothing to do with it. I understand what you're saying about going to the bank and all that, but that's part of life. We just got to deal with it. We've been dealt these cards that we got, and I don't believe it's gonna change. I think people saying shit, but it ain't gonna change. Like, especially after I seen how people reacting to Trump winning, I'm seeing like niggas show their real true colors behind this, and people showing like how they really, really felt. And I'm like, damn, okay, this what's really going on. People really showing this how life gonna be. It's gonna be like this. Just that's what it is.
Did you lose friends behind the Trump verdict like a lot of us did? Were there people in your circle that before this outcome of Trump winning that you thought they were this way, and then during this whole time you said, God damn, I didn't even know this person?
Nah. I mean, I can't lose no friends over politics. But I will say this. I felt a way, like, I had so many people saying things to me going into the, as the election got closer to the end, and I just kept saying, like, man, I don't think people realize how, what Trump is actually doing. What Trump was doing is that he was playing to the mind. He also was playing to gangsterism in any form is something that people just automatically gravitate to,
Thanks.
whether it be anything. So you trying to use the fact that he got 36 convictions. When a rapper go to jail and they got murder charge, they come out go double platinum.
Right.
Right. So, and he paying attention to that. You know what I mean? It's crazy because people don't probably be thinking that he is, but I think Trump is from New York. I think that he cut from a different cloth of like the culture and understanding what that actually means. He also is a TV star prior to him trying to be the president. So his momentum was just, his mentality and momentum was more on entertaining and how entertainers move. And, if you done lived through this hip hop phase, we done seen it. Tupac went to jail and came out, sold 10 million records.
Come on now.
You know what I'm saying? Like, so 36 convictions, he thinking the same shit.
Come on.
If you start looking at the fact that he wanted 50 Cent to come out. Did he come out to many men at the Republican conference?
I think 50 declined.
It's a lot of memes online.
I think
Nah, 50 declined, but I'm saying I think Trump walked out
on
to
the
many
song.
men. Yeah.
Okay.
If Trump walked out to many men, I ain't watch it. But if he did walk out to that, that's totally what I'm talking about. That lets you know, like, all right, then and there, you like, wait, hold on. What? This nigga walked out to 50 Cent. Y'all playing a different game.
Yeah.
And I don't want people to look at me and say, oh, you with Trump now. I'm not. But I understand what the fuck he did.
Come on now. Come on now.
You know what I mean? I just understand what he did.